Hello and welcome to Desi Martini. My name is Sandeep, and right now I have with me the entire cast and the director of Varjun Bhanupriya. Well, I'm talking about Mr. Lohan. I'm talking about Urvashi, who's not here right now at the moment, but she's going to join us at a point in time. So, any which way, let me just begin my conversation with Ajay right here. Hi, Ajay. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you, Sandeep?
Fine, thank you so much. Firstly, the most intriguing part of the entire conversation is going to come right at the very beginning, and that is in one interview. I kind of read somewhere that Gautam once had kind of spoken to a journalist and he said that this actually, the story of the film actually is based on a real life experience of yourself. Is that right?
The Virgin Bhanupriya?
Hmm?
No. You cannot say. Some of the characters are more relatable, which I've seen in the real life in Bombay itself and in Punjab and
Actually,
Chandigarh, where girls have more power, more freedom to speak. So few characters have been inspired from these real people, but the whole
hmm.
film is not been inspired from a real incident. But yes, some portions that I have seen personally. I have felt personally that how girls are feeling, how they want to express, and they aren't able to, just because of the societal pressure. They cannot explain and express themselves in front of the society freely, I mean to say.
Right. Ajay, so and the fact that I mean, this is a complete guess. How did you, firstly, how did you zero in on the entire topic of the film and the subject of the film for that matter? And was it because of experiences that you've had with these girls or the people that you've seen around you?
No, it happens because that my mindset, one diaspora of my headset, my brain works like that. Why to do an easy thing? So for me, that a question came into my mind. I was into a what do you call it, book sale. There was a lot of books around, and there was a poster of a girl, and there was a word written around on the poster, virginity. So it came to my mind that the idea that popped up in my mind, that what is the easiest thing in today's digital era for a girl, that it's very easy for a girl to lose her virginity. It's very easy. What will happen if a girl is unable to lose a virginity just because of the circumstances, because of her ideology, because of her thinking? That was my thought. And that it developed into the head, and I zeroed on a script which revolves around this subject.
Okay. What made you zero in on Urvashi for that matter, for the role, and
So it
Gotham?
is also circumstantial because I went to meet her mother, and I narrated the subject to them, and it was immediate what response from their side, from her family side, because it itself is a family film also, though it runs around the subject of virginity, which is a taboo subject. There is a stigma which normally people connect. So they liked the subject, and immediately it happened spontaneously. It happened, and it worked on. The producer agreed, the Z agreed, and I was very happy to have Urvashi, because Urvashi has a certain image that and it was a very new subject for Urvashi, and she liked it, I liked it, immediately it happened.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm back.
All right. Hi, Urvashi. Urvashi, you're back finally.
Yeah, I'm back finally. Yes.
I just got to hear that you have been really had a busy day and you didn't find the time to eat.
Yes, I finished 15 interviews.
15 interviews,
Yeah,
and all of them were today.
yeah, all of them were today.
In the script, what actually you think was perhaps one of the most intriguing facets, besides the name, Varjun Bhanupriya?
I think the fact that, it talks about, I mean, female desires, I think, that is something which is, I mean, hats off to the director, my director, Ajay Rohan, and, his team who wrote a strong subject, and that too about a female. And, he could have easily done this film thinking of a male like in his mind, but then, he somewhere down the line, I think he is quite passionate about, speaking about women, or, such kind of subjects where female have a very stronger part. I mean, not only me, yeah, I have a very powerful role in the film, but at the same time, there's this one more artist, and she's playing my best friend in the film, and even she has a, very powerful part in the film. So I think it's because of the, the director's sensibilities and the kind of, thought process he has towards his females. And I think somewhere down the line he kind of feels that female are not lesser than men, or, they are equally important, and he believes in equality, or where he feels that, women are empowering, I think. So the entire idea which stemmed out of the director's mind, I think I'm extremely thankful to my director, and I feel that a lot of other directors should also be like him, where there are female parts, or there are female centric films where the female have such a powerful role, or a stronger role, or, where we are talking about a sensitive issue, and at the same time, we are breaking the stereotypes. And there has, virginity, I mean, itself has been, a lot of virgins feel stigmatized for a very long time, and then they feel that, it is less like a social blessing and more like a social curse. And I mean, it is quite interesting to know that even in, Vedic times, in ancient India, even in Mahabharata, it is written that, all the I mean, every character in Mahabharata, they were openly talking about virginity or about premarital sex in Mahabharata, I'm talking about. And India is a constant, with a contrasting land, where, India is also known as land of Kama Sutra. And at the same time, I mean, there is a lot of importance given to the women's purity, or virginity. So, I mean, in that way, I think, like in modern times, people have kind of considered virginity a taboo. And from this film, we are trying to showcase that it is circumstantial, and it is a personal choice. No one can, force it on you. And in the same way, it is shot in a very beautiful, aesthetically way. It is not like, it is not something vulgar, or something which is very hard hitting. I think he has shot it very beautifully. And
there is no sex scenes, no vulgarity, nothing in the film.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Okay. My second question is to the director. Ajay, tell me that, what actually did you have in mind when you were making the film? You actually thought that the film would release in a theater, didn't you?
You mean to say that I had in mind that it will gonna release into the theaters, but now it is coming to the OTT?
Yes, exactly.
Right. See, of course, we planned it for the theaters. We wanted it to be promoted like other films, which works well. And unfortunately, it happened because we have already finalized a Zero Dawn a date, 12th of June of this year. But unfortunately, we couldn't do it. And this coronavirus, that has spreaded a lot, and all the theaters have shut down. Already, you people also know that theaters will not gonna open, which I believe that till September or October, the theaters will not be open. And if it opens also, which I believe, sorry,
people will not really flock into the theaters, even
people will not go in. When people will not go in, we will not get the audience. We have made this film for the audiences, and now the OTT platform already surpassed the popularity of theaters, and it already reached the various cities, various countries. And suppose if you talk about ZEE5, it is already available to many countries. So
right.
I mean to say that Virgin Bhanupriya will gonna reach to many people, much larger than the theater audiences.
Okay, what is your take on it, Urvashi?
I mean, yeah, I completely agree with agree with him, because ZEE5 is, the film is reaching to 200 plus different countries. Z is available in Africa, in US, Canada, in UAE, Middle East, and also in like Asia Pacific region. So there are so many people who are going to watch the film. And I still remember when the trailer got launched, I got so much of congratulatory messages from Turkey, from Istanbul, and from Afghanistan. So I mean, people, it is not just for India. This film is for global audience.
Okay. Urvashi, you've got to tell me, this is perhaps one of your first major role as far as a film is concerned. You were there in Pagalpanti, you were there in several other films, but they did not quite have as meaty and chunky or a role as this particular film. Correct me if I'm wrong.
No. Actually, this is my second female-centric film. The first was Hate Story 4, where
Oh yes, that's right. That's
yeah,
right.
I was
That's
I
right.
was a
My
hero of the film, and was a hero of the film, and I got to do so much as an as an artist. And I feel like in an actor's career, you have to do multiple films. Only then you are actually able to. Establish yourself or whatever you have thought about yourself, about your career. And I think there is no such film if we have to do multiple films in order to showcase our real talent. Like for example, in Virgin Bhanupriya, it is a comedy film. It is a fun-filled film for family audiences. For example, I do my action stunts, but and I do multiple different dance forms, but that wasn't required for Virgin Bhanupriya. So as an actor, if I want to any kind of genre, or if I want to justify any role, each and every role is very different, and every role and the character is different. So I feel as an artist, if you want to showcase your entire full potential, for that you'll have to do quality cinema, and you just can't prove yourself with 1 or 2 3 4 films. You have to keep doing films, and so that people can actually see your craft and see your skills. So
That's right. That's absolutely right. Acha, since you just mentioned, you'd not really have to perform elaborate dance numbers in the film. People definitely expect one dance at least from you. When you are there on the screen or in a particular film. Do you think people will be a little resentful as far as that is concerned, and the resentment will persist after?
Oh, not at all. I have 2 amazing dance numbers in the film. First is Beat Bit
Acha.
Humka, which is my Shadi Wala song in Virgin Bhanupriya. And the second song is Kangana Vilaiti, which is again a club peppy number, which, people can groove, and youngsters can groove to the song on any party or any sort of party. So I have 2 great dance numbers in this film also.
Right. Ajay, you tell me, what exactly is the main subject of your film? And if you have to kind of, perhaps describe Urvashi's character in a few words, how would you do it?
See, it is a story of a girl who is conservative and into a dilemma, what to do, what not to do. Why she's into dilemma? Because her parents doesn't stay together. So what audience take virgin word as? Normally the Indian mentality, how it goes, that every male or female, normally they connect virgin word to sex, but the actual meaning of virgin is untouched. And how Bhanupriya works, she's untouched with love. She doesn't have anybody to love her. Just because the parent doesn't stay together, the father is trying to, but is not meeting the expectation. The mother is not available. There is no boy. Now she decides that somehow in the dilemma, she is living the life, and suddenly a tarot card reader, a soothsayer, I mean to say, a soothsayer starts predicting that you will not, that your virginity will not be, you will not have a good love life. You will not get any partner. So a rebellious feelings, turned up into her, and she starts, believing that being a good-looking, disciplined, educated girl, I have a lot of qualities. Why this will happen to me? And she starts finding out a right partner to marry, a right partner to love. That is the story. So now in the film, you will get to know while after the watching the film that whether she will be able to lose her virginity, whether she will be able to find a right partner, whether she will be able to hold the family together. So that is the whole film. It is not about just the subject. It is about a life of a girl.
Right, absolutely. Urvashi, tell me, how was it working with Gautam?
Oh, it was fantastic working with him. Apart from being so presentable and good looking, he's also a fabulous and fantastic actor. And it was it kind of really helped as my character also Bhanupriya, and also my mother, played by Archana Puran Singh. I could feel those motherly vibes from her. So it was kind of very easy on sets. And my father, Rajiv Gupta, I think the entire cast was perfectly suited for this one. And I think it was a perfect casting. My father and my best friend Rumana Mola, they all are such an incredible actors that it kind of like, helped me push the envelope in terms of my performances and everything. And at the same time, I was kind of very glad because I just followed my director's vision, and he was very sure that the kind of look he wanted for Bhanupriya, like he wanted me a very chashmash look. He wanted Bhanupriya to wear specs. So I haven't wore specs in any of my films, but this is the film where I'm wearing specs, and I have a very college-going girl. I have my scooty to ride. I'm dressed up as a girl next door, and I'm getting so many comments, so many compliments that you wish you're looking so cute and pretty. And I think that's thanks to my director, because he gave me that kind of look to Bhanupriya, and it's kind of very different from my other films. So yeah.
Okay. Ajay, you tell me, you're a newcomer. How did you actually come up with, making the film and, getting in touch with the actors and everything? How did it all happen? Tell me a little bit about
See, I'm a writer basically from my childhood. I used to write comics and have been into the industry for the last 13, 14 years. I've assisted good directors like Madhur Bhandarkar. I was associate to him.
it. Okay, I see.
I worked with Satish Kaushik, learned many things from him. Even I got a chance to work with Shekhar Kapoor. So somehow the film he couldn't make. So that I've learned the craft for a longer time. After that, because I myself is a writer, I've already have a lot of scripts into my kitty. So the first film I wanted Virgin Bhanupriya to be, because I always think that from what do you call it, the out of the box. So I never wanted to make a normal love story or something. If I want to make that, it will be very, very spicy and something else it has to be.
Achha.
So Virgin Bhanupriya for me a very new concept. Nobody has that. Nobody has has the courage to take up it to as a non-vulgar, non-sexy into a family drama. I've kept this story into the box of the family drama. I've kept this story into the feelings of a young girl, how the girls thinks. Nobody gonna push these girls. These girls are not allowed to speak, which I've seen normally in the society. Normally girls are not allowed to speak and allowed to speak about their desires, their feelings. So therefore I just made it, and the next film also be a different one.
Okay. Urvashi, you tell me, since Gautam is not there, I don't quite think he's going to come back. But, you've got to tell me, nowadays, especially during the lockdown, and especially after so many good actors are really, have really left us. Have really left us. For instance, Sushant Singh Rajput. It was a shocker to almost all and sundry, and people were like, and there was so much of trolls, so much of pinpointing at Bollywood biggies and all of that. You are an outsider yourself. How has your journey been? And did you ever face any sort of trolling ever? No, trolling ever. Did you ever face any sort of what do you call that? Nepotism ever?
There's already so many debates going on. People have openly discussed about the outsiders insiders debate. I'm not going to I'm not going to say anything new, or I'm not going to say, that it doesn't exist, because it's kind of foolish for me to say. I think I'll come across as a fool too if I say that it doesn't exist. And everyone knows it does exist. Sushant was my very dear friend, and we kind of performed in several awards ceremonies together. We did so many launches together. So, I'll always have a very loving memory of him, and as a great artist, as a, actor par excellence, and as a science student. We discussed a lot about science and about astronomy, and those were his passion topics to talk about. So I'm going to say that it is a huge loss to our industry, Bollywood, and apart from that, it is a bigger loss to his father. So we should all have a very loving memory towards him. We should not you know, I mean, let's not talk about anything bad about it, but just like, you know,
Hmm.
pray for him. So wherever he is happy, and he is, you know, I mean, just pray and hope, have great loving memory towards him. That's what I really, you know, want people to have towards him.
You tell me, you have been there in the industry for a long time. You have seen a lot of, how things work, and you have been in the industry, and you visited these filmmakers. You just said, what were your takeaways from the industry in all of these years? Or abhi jo, you thought of making this film. Uh, I mean, did how was it? How was the feeling? Were you scared, a little apprehensive of things? कि हाँ बस पैसा डाल रहा हूँ, बस पैसा आ जाए मेरे पास, लोगों जो
You talk about
जिनको देना है.
nepotism. Huh?
I'm sorry.
You talk about nepotism.
Yes, I'm talking about nepotism. ये जो you were there in the industry for such a long time, and you have been assisted these. You have really taken some very big names, and you have assisted them. You have been in the industry. You've seen how things work, and now when you are coming back into the industry, and you're actually taking the reins in your hands with this film, Virgin Bhanupriya, did you have any sort of apprehension? Did you have some sort of a scary feeling in that perhaps emanated from within you somewhere? कि मतलब मुझे बस जिस तरह से मैं दे रहा हूँ पैसा, अभी पैसा अगर मैं इसमें इन्वेस्ट कर रहा हूँ, I should get it back. Something of that sort, or there were other feelings at the same time?
See, there are two things. One is business, one is creativity, right?
Yes.
When the creativity comes in, there is a producer to handle the business. So for in my take, you know, that I don't want to lose my creativity, but I have a certain range, certain budget. In that budget, I have to finish my job. If I'm unable to do that, then I'm not a good technician. It is just like when you give your car to for repairing in a garage, and if the mechanic is not able to, you know, to do your job into a certain budget, then he is not your mechanic. So this is a technical thing. The creative thing is that that I have to manage my creativity into certain budget, and I have to ensure my vision, however it comes. Suppose that Bhanupriya, Virgin Bhanupriya, is not a very big budget film.
Yes.
We had a very limited budget. We have to finish. Even if you see the star cast, there is Urvashi Rautela, Gautam Gulati, Archana Pooran Singh, Rajiv Gupta, Brajinder Kala, Delnas. A lot of actors. You will not a single piece of actor who is, you know, out of the business. Everybody was in business, have been paid a certain amount, and it was my job to finish the film into a certain budget. The second part, so this was your first answer. The second question which you asked about nepotism, of course it exists, but normally the nepotism is a very huge word. If you see the whole industry, the 99% the industry is from outside. If you see Kapoor's, if you see Karan Johar, they were not born from the Mughals. They were not making films. So there is a word called lobbying. Lobbying exists everywhere. If you remember that when you were in school, if you remember that when we were in school, we were
absolutely.
Lobbying was there. Kids make a lobby to bully someone. So it might happen, but if you are a true artist, and if your, you know, that swords are sharpened enough, then you should not, you know, take your step back. You should fight. You should work.
Right.
If somebody bullies you, work again.
The topic of the film deals with a sensitive subject. You know, it talks about virginity. It talks about a not so sensitive subject sensibly, but you know, people have actually made it very sensitive. Do you think that, you know, the film will not really resonate with everybody? There is a section of the audience which might like watching the film, and they will go and watch the film. But again, having said that, it is beneficial for the film that it is releasing. It's having an OTT release. What do you have to say about that?
See, the sensitivity of the subject, of course it is sensitive. But you know, I have a thought difference. Have you heard about Virgin Airlines? There was an airline, right? Have you heard about Virgin Mobile?
Yes. And I've also heard about Virgin Mary.
Of course, and there is a word called extra virgin olive oil.
Yes, exactly.
So how human mind, you know, works, when this virgin word is attached to a product, you don't think about it. when it is connected to a human, especially with a girl, then your dirty mind start ticking. You do not want to catch the emotion behind it. So that was my thought to, that to show this word and the story around this word, that this is an emotional word. It can be a very emotional for a girl. Virginity is not just about sex. It is about the emotion of a girl. And that
Right,
story I
right.
want to portray in front of this world. That is the story of Bhanupriya. She's very emotional about her virginity. She's very emotional about her love partner, life partner. She's very emotional about the family, and there is a drama around it.
Virgin, as he said very rightly, it actually means untouched. People don't quite know the meaning of that word in English, and they make all these weird assumptions, and then that gradually leads to things that are more morbid and dirty, vulgar, whatever. So the fact that the film's name is Virgin Bhanupriya, what exactly do you think that? I mean, do you think that the audiences will be a little, nahi, is film se duri raho? But again, there is again a section of the audiences which will actually like to watch the film because again, it is on. Again, she's gone.
These days audiences, they are very kind of very smart, and they know what they're watching, and they obviously they watch the trailer first. So trailer is somehow, I would say, it completely summarizes the entire film. And if you watch the trailer, there is nothing I would say vulgar, or there's nothing you cannot watch with the family. So I mean, this thing didn't happen with Ayushman's Vicky Dona, or this thing didn't happen with Padman. So I think this is completely, I do not agree with this, that people will prohibit themselves. I think people will definitely watch the film.
All right, okay. What do you actually have to say about the fact that Gautam was there, and again you were there, and you had Ajay? How was the entire experience, and what do you actually have to say about that particular shooting a particular scene or a sequence in the film that perhaps came out to cross as really difficult? कुछ ऐसा scene था या something that you could perhaps connect to emotionally, and then you went back and it was difficult for you to shoot? ऐसा कभी कुछ हुआ?
No. I think the entire film is such a light-hearted, and at the same time with such a strong message. So I think while shooting with the film also, because it's a comedy film, the entire surroundings were very positive, and we were always like very concerned and focused about the shot or about the lines and all. And we had we did the reading before before we were finally shooting, so that kind of really helped, in terms of we knew that what Rumona is gonna say, her lines, what are my lines, or what are Gautam lines. So we already rehearsed it beforehand, so it was not like anything shock kind of, or there was not even a single moment where I felt that. I mean, it's very light-hearted comedy film, and it should be treated that way, and people will enjoy it.
The final message that perhaps the two of you would like to give out to you about Virgin Bhanupriya?
I would say the Virgin Bhanupriya is out and out family comedy film, family entertainer, and a perfect weekend getaway. It's a weekend, and people they can enjoy and watch the entire film with their families, and all I can guarantee them is a lot of fun and laughter and comedy.
All right, Ajay, what do you have to say about the film?
I want to say one line, that Z is running a hashtag, can she do it? That's my line.
Can she do it? Okay.
Can she do it? So
that's actually very funny. I mean, it's really interesting.
Yeah, exactly.
So my point is, my view and my thought to the audience, which I want to push out, that if you want to know that can she do it, then you have to watch the film. And if you want to know how she do it, then you have to watch the film. And if you want to know
who she does it too,
who's there to do with her, you have to see the film.
And
still if people that is, and still there is a family, whether the family supports it to do it, you have to watch the film.
Absolutely. Well, I wish two of you all the very best. Gautam is not there. I wish him all the very best too for the film. I really wish the film really works wonders on OTT. Urvashi, you're looking pretty, and I'm sure you're going to be looking ravishing in the film. And Ajay, lovely film with a lovely message and an absolutely thought-provoking kind of a very comic kind of a thing that's going on in the film. So I really hope the film works. With that, we come to the end of this lovely, lovely conversation with Urvashi Rautela and Ajay Lohan. My name is Sandeep. with Desi Martini. Thank you so much.